Welcome everyone to the Relentless Undead. I'm your host Robert, and today I'm going to be playing some Fallout 76 with my wife Tammy. If you'd like to check us out on YouTube and on Twitch, you can under our respective usernames. For myself, it's Relentless Undead. For Tammy, it is Tamapanda. We also have a community Discord, so if you guys want to check that out, it should be linked below. I thought for some reason there's a bundle I want to buy. This one. It's 7 days. Okay. This week has just been... It's only been 3 days since I looked at the stamps. Holy fuck. We've been, like, in this whole thing where it's, like, we're talking to each other. I'm like, so, like, there should be an episode of this show, right? Tim was like, yeah, there should be an episode. No. It's been 2 days. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I agree with you. It feels like it's been a week and 2 days. Not just 2 days. Like, we've been waiting for like a couple of shows to actually like happen, and it's just like, no, just 2 days has passed. It's like, holy shit, like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Time dilation.
Really bad time dilation.
Is Rob gonna name his new character Gabba?
Nope. Why the fuck would I name him Gabba?
Jokingly, I should name my new character Kappa. Cappuccino? No, I don't drink stuff. Gabba Ghoul?
No, not even close. I'm probably going to name it Relentless.
Challenges. Destroy an Assaultron. Destroy a robot. 10 robots. Hack a terminal. Complete daily quest.
I'm not even doing any of those attempts. I'm literally just helping you do all the other shit. The reason I don't care about the fucking board is because it's still the old board, and I'm just done with the old board. Straight out done with the old board.
You want me to make a team?
Sure, if you want to make the team, go ahead. Even though if you're going to do the one thing, you're not going to want to be on an actual team, but that's okay. Get on a team immediately and let's do Moonshine Jamboree. So you may want to come to me. You didn't spawn with me. So I'll make the team. I'll jump to Moonshine Jamboree.
My dog sounds scary. My junkyard dog.
The Robo Dog?
Made of junk. Yep. If I could have a cat that went and got scrap from me, I would, but...
Howdy, howdy.
Hi. Just bombing around and getting my daily crap done.
Yeah, we're only playing this for like an hour.
Yeah, I'm
jumping over
just
to the range.
fucking around in it myself, just because I want to play it.
That's fine. I really don't want to be playing it.
Let me load in.
Like the season stuff. I want the season to change. Is basically what I'm trying to say here.
So do I. I'm pretty much done with the season. The only reason why I'm on is because I need treasury notes.
If you join with me and Tammy, Moonshine Jamboree.
Let's see. Let me go!
Oh, Maya, Matt. That's what I...
Load me in!
As for Waffle Chat about you wanting me to make something to scare Tammy, I actually go out of my way not to scare Tammy. Like, I'm really light on my feet. So she'll be doing stuff, and I'll just, like, walk around the corner, and we'll startle her. So I have to actually, like, legitimately go out of my way to announce that I'm around. Do not scare her.
Yeah, I usually am just super focused on whatever task I'm doing, so he'll be like, come into the kitchen and be like, I was thinking, and I'm like, holy fuck. You are way too quiet. So, it's not his fault.
So a lot of the time I'll like go into the kitchen like singing a tune or like way before like I even get to the kitchen. Or the other day, I just basically, she was in the bedroom. Temp, you're not in our group.
There.
The other day, she was in the bedroom and I'm doing some shredding. And I went into the bedroom and I saw her, she was shredding, and I just like peeked at her from like the curtain. Because we don't have a door in our room, we have a curtain. I just peeked at her from the curtain. And then she like saw me and she's like, what are you doing? Well, I'm like, trying not to scare you. So to answer the two questions that probably haven't been asked, but, you know, are probably on everyone's mind. Why the fuck is she shredding in the bedroom? What is she shredding in the bedroom? And why is there a curtain in the bedroom? So, first, once she no longer started working for the company, she was allowed to take certain things home. And one of the things she took home was an actual, like, paper shredder. It makes things into confetti. And we have a bunch of papers that we want shredded, like receipts and shit like that. So we've been holding on to them and we were going to burn them. But the only place that we can burn them is at her parents' house. So we just decided that, but now that we have the shredder, we're just going to shred. Why it's in the bedroom is because what happens a lot of the time we'll be done streaming, and if it's not too late, we'll go into the bedroom and we'll shred some papers for like an hour or so while we watch shows. Or until the thing gets hot. The third thing there was the sheet. Where the room that we're in is not theoretically a bedroom, because it doesn't meet certain requirements to be a bedroom. So originally it was classified as an office. But we didn't really want it to be an office because it was a big area. So basically what it is that when you walk up to it, there's a door. It goes from the kitchen. So you off the kitchen, there's a door. You can close that door. But if you keep, which we keep it open. Then there's a small, and I do mean small, little hallway. With, in total, 3 entrances / exits. One being to the kitchen, one being to our bedroom, and one being to the storage room, which also has a door. So the concept is that instead of having 3 doors there, they just left it open. Now, we could have the one door and just close it and open it. And theoretically, it would be a bedroom door. But the problem is that it opens weirdly into the kitchen. 1. And 2, we didn't really have any good spots for our cat's litter boxes, so we put them back there. So, to prevent our cats from having access, or zero access to the the litter boxes. We did that. On top of that, it gives us privacy without stopping the cats from being able to enter our room. So, yeah, those things kind of is why we kept going the way we did.
I've heard baby panda sneezes. Right.
I think the one that I remember seeing for the baby panda sneezes is the one where the baby panda sneezes and the mother's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Yeah, the mama panda gets startled.
You ever want to watch a quote-unquote heartwarming animal video? I think it's a gorilla, a mother gorilla who lost its baby during birth, and it was really sad. And then they basically brought her into the room where there was a baby gorilla, like, you know, in her baby gorilla in a crib, and the mother's like, "Oh, cool, thanks guys, like, this is what I wanted, right? Like, I'm already really sad that I lost my baby. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys?" Kind of looks on the gorilla's face here. And then the child moves its arms, and immediately as it moves its arms, the mother's like, "Oh, you're alive!" And just grabs the fucking baby and, like, holds onto it.
Yeah, some of those are really cute.
Also, if you're wondering why we're doing this, like, we're not going to be doing many events tonight. I don't think, anyway. But the reason we're doing this one is because this helps Tammy. She's trying to get, she has 4 achievements left in this game. And one of the achievements is to befriend Crater. And this one befriends Crater. So the other one is the eviction notice, which befriends Foundation. So,
I don't know if I've seen the Distinguished Dogs.
I know today I also was teasing my cat Pumpkin, and he was loving every moment of it. So I had 2 of his toys. Well, theoretically they're all the cat's toys, but I had 2 of the cat's toys. One is a shark and the other one's a gator. And I had the shark on his chest attacking him, and I had the gator attacking him by smacking him lightly in the butt with it. And he was just like attacking the shark. He's like, "Argh." And then Tammy got a real kick out of it because I stood up while he was doing that, and he was just like still attacking it and having fun and being a lovable little cat. And then I grabbed the catnip container, and he immediately stopped what he was doing and got up and was like, "Drugs?" And then out of nowhere, his other sister showed up. She's like, "Drugs?" And then out of nowhere, the other cat showed up and was like, "Drugs?" So again, give my cat drugs.
Yeah, catnip. Ow, my shoulder.
Jay's been very quiet.
I've been just listening to your story.
Just stating out loud.
Yeah, our cats and their catnip.
Yeah, like, that's the crazy thing. It's like the fact that, like, there was no meowing. There was no, like, real noises involved. Yet all three of them knew that there was catnip. So that's, like, one of the things I've heard, like, that cats can, like, communicate with each other verbally, but frequency we can't hear. And that definitely, like, encourages that.
Yeah, because they were all about it. All about that catnip.
Well, it's also the simple fact they train themselves to listen for certain containers.
There's no way they would have been able to hear. The container is a weird container, and I don't open it often. At all. Like, it's not like a baggie or anything like that. It's literally a twist top.
I had to train them to not come to the kitchen every time they fucking heard a can being opened.
Yeah, we
Can
did train them
opener.
that to prevent can
Oh.
openers.
I had entirely too much fun this event with my grenade launcher.
Pew pew. Western Spirit.
Okay, that's not bad. I'm 5 pounds over.
Uh, I could attempt to watch a video. It wouldn't have sound. You'd have to play it on my streaming computer.
Okay, so go do your other things there, Tams.
Found out 2 pieces of information in Raft that I didn't know, just at random.
Oh.
Yeah, one, the debris stream is 28 tiles wide, centered on the 4 planks that we start with.
Okay.
And the second is as soon as you get 15 meters from the raft, the shark will not touch you. It will ignore you.
I'm not quite sure what I'm doing.
That's not what I needed. Daily. Thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then get myself some. I have food in front of me, but I don't want to eat this food right now. So I'm gonna go look for other food. Oh, cracked my neck too, apparently.
That way? That way. Northeast. Way up there. I pulled the video up, but I imagine it's dogs being ridiculous and in a very English posh voice, like, good heavens, I've seemed to unintentionally done a flip. Assuming that's what you're talking about. Good heavens, Hey, cool. Nope. 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 You can fuck right off.
I have entirely too much fun with my automatic grenade launcher.
Nice. Go back to foundation.
Tams, Shay's in Discord.
Yeah?
And you're muted.
Oh. Yes, I was in Discord, but I was muted, and it was because I was still in the Xbox chat. So if I unmuted myself in Discord, then yeah. I didn't even have to kill anybody. Mirror Queen did it for me.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
No. I was meaning it just I didn't have to do shit. I just had to go and search the dead body and be like, oh, there it is. That's the item I'm looking for. Better wipe the blood off it, go talk to Ward.
I know just the thing for that outfit, dear.
Bro. Ta-da! Alright. Up to Crater.
Our jewelry comes close.
Dear.
Fun guy soup.
Guess I can just go and do this. Mute myself. That way, when Jupiter joins, then we can just deal it that way.
Yeah, I'll have to actually figure out if he's actually playing tonight or not. I thought he came home,
I know he came home.
but he's not on Xbox, so. I wonder if he took a nap.
Maybe. Because, yeah, he came home partway through zombies, so. Retirement plan. Southeast. There we go. Oh. Wow, 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 wow. Bow, 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 bow.
Citizen's Corner is the place for creative hands-on learning, and the Wilderness Survival Experience is our most popular program yet.
Okay, so I need to go to the south.
Life is an adventure. Are you up to the challenge?
Ah,
Well, that's going to be a lot of money for the next little while.
Prepare for adventure. Prepare for survival.
Yeah, I got so much stuff from the Moonshine Jamboree, I haven't been able to sell it all.
Yeah, I got like, out of all the meat, for whatever reason, I got like 500 meat. Over 500 meat, sorry. I think it was actually, because I did two things of 255, and then, yeah, so it was like over 600 meat.
get your butt back to Crater Boy. Do 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 do.
My friends didn't want to join us.
Tammy wants it to be super duper marked.
You mentioned Super Duper Mario. My brain went back to the one from Fallout 4. And I was going, why didn't anybody ever take that over and just turn it into like a community? And then I was thinking, probably because of the giant ass hole in the roof.
Well, that would a perfect spot for, the garden.
So if Jupiter doesn't decide to want to play Wrath tonight, are we going to be doing anything? Or you guys just going to call it?
I don't know yet.
Sounds like he was staring awake, doing something.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's been happening with it. After like a certain amount of time, around like 6:37. To be fair, I was actually yawning before 3. I just get so fucking like exhausted for no reason. I'm trying to figure out what it is because I would like to actually play games. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, yesterday I don't know what it was. I know that I did wake up at like 7 o'clock and not have a very good time for an hour and then went back to bed. But aid. I'm selling buff out for. Why do I have it at 2 different prices? What the shit? Buff tats.
But yeah. I think if I'm not being lazy, which is kind of what is occurring right now, but if I'm not being lazy, I think the idea would be to possibly try getting Tammy her one achievement, and then maybe working on her other achievement, and then basically if we can get her 2 achievements, just calling it from there.
Okay.
But if he does join, then we'll try playing. Just, yeah. Like I said, I don't know, just like my brain has just been like, mushy, and even though I'm like trying to get to sleep, doing except for last night, was sleeping pretty well. Just like wake up and I'm just like after a couple hours, I'm just exhausted.
Yeah. I was thinking I was going to be really exhausted because I've been up since like. I woke up at like 7:30. And then I kind of was like trying to fall back asleep, and I was laying there and I was tossing and turning and kind of being not really able to get back to sleep, and then
Anyway, Tim.
Yeah, I've done that a couple of times. It sucks those days.
What you doing, Tim?
I'm seeing if I can find a terminal.
Why are you doing your weeklies? The dailies. Why? Why?
I just finished doing my
Then work on the next part of what you need to work on.
The only reason why I've been doing them is simply because I've been turning the points in for gold bullion.
Yeah, well, I'm not even gonna care.
I need trogs.
Yes, you need trogs.
What? You didn't sleep good at all, Waffle Chad? I suspect you were watching Zero Fate.
I suspect foul play.
You calling him a chicken? um. Like, would I be able to just travel to the pit, or do I actually need an expedition?
You need that expedition.
You can travel to the pit, but there would only be like 10 or 12 trogs.
I know. I need lots. 'Cause it's like, what, 100? Yeah. And of course it doesn't track, so I don't know how many I've done. I have it on me, right? Yeah, I do. Nice. So yeah,
Let's do it.
you're the leader.
What? You should be the leader. Why am I the leader? Because you're a butthead and deciding to the wrong side. Right. Kick Tammy from team.
No. Is there a particular one I should do?
Yes.
I generally recommend Industrial District for all the trogs at the end.
Yes.
Okay. Union dues.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to go grab a drink.
We'll be right back after these messages.
He was never seen again.
1 eternity later. Yes, I made cookies. Cookies.
I encouraged cookie being made.
Yeah. Rob's like, you have time to make cookies. I'm like, I could make cookies. Ta-da! Okay, shows you 2 loaded in. Jay looks like he got handsy with a skeleton.
That almost looks like the death one. Or the war one, sorry. A horseman? Oh, no, I think that may be actually, part of that may be the queen. I'm not sure.
I made 45 cookies. Okay. I think you both are actually in here, so...
I'm officially in.
I'm back.
Are you in the Bird-a-Bird?
Oh, yeah. I'm the chaotic looking one that you were looking at.
Yeah, she was making sure you were actually, because she saw me in it, but I wasn't loaded in yet. What armor's that? Like, what skin is that?
It is the Chaos Lord skin it was on sale in the Atoma shop for a limited time.
Okay. Reason I was
And
asking is,
quite frankly, I was looking through it, and it looks so much like a Chaos Space Marine minifig for some of the images that it was just like, I had to.
Chris's armor. He's got one of the horseman armor. And I was actually I'm going to try getting the other horseman armor. I just have to wait. It's on sale for another, like, 7 days.
Just got word that I have another spot. He's got my back. The depot is just down. Alright, I need to get moving.
And I should get a chunk of stuff here soon for having Fallout First still.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that to refresh.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I have my... guess there's no trogs yet, hey?
No, not until we leave the mine. Oh, can I not get stuck randomly? I got it 3 times.
Okay.
There you go.
What's that?
Found you! No, you're not saying it properly. Oh, how am I supposed to say it? Found you! Oh, shit. Waffle. Waffle.
Waffle.
I definitely heard what you were saying.
Oh yeah.
He has not responded.
Come on, Waffle. Come here. Come here, Waffle. I bet your soul tastes yummy.
He said my name is Scary Way. He wants to remove my nuts, I swear.
Test the
Sensitive.
soul. Put some maple syrup on it.
No,
Ashika.
no, Chris is the one that wants to take nuts from people.
Yeah, Death Talon.
Yep. He only has 1 nut. So, as punishment for this, he must take other people's nuts. He's not here currently, but he definitely would defend them. I am normal, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
As normal as you are.
Oh. Talk about leading someone's soul with maple syrup.
Oh, now you want me to do the monster voice?
Oh shit. My shit's all hidden. I think no one's messaging me.
Waffle. Waffle. We've come to eat your soul. Nom nom nom. I really want to sulfur. Doctor says I'm only towards 1 cell.
This guy's being tanky.
What the fuck was that guy made of? Like fucking like
I don't know.
the hopes and dreams of every fucking NPC ever?
I guess
Fuck,
so.
man. Let's go talk to
Go
Pen.
to the pen. I just love how you guys are all like, death, destruction, mayhem. That's what you guys look like. And then it's like, I'm a billboard. Drink Nuka-Cola.
Considering some of the shit those corporations have gotten involved in,
What you
Still
doing there,
appropriate.
Koshka?
Well, how about that? You're still
Yeah, you can get it, Koshies. You can play.
You
Must have taken a Blue Chew, which is today's sponsor. I don't have sponsors.
today's run of Chaos, Destruction, and Annihilation is brought to you by Nuka-Cola Quantum.
By the letter M. Letter N.
And the word fun.
X. Get up. Talk to
Hey,
me.
you showed them up again.
Uh,
We have people on. If we can get inside. Thanks for doing this. Before you head out, watch yourself in there.
just give me the trogs.
This stream is sponsored by Depends.
Whether you live or die depends on our mood.
No, I was meaning like the diaper.
Ah.
It's out there. Just wait.
Yeah, seeing some of our armor coming out of a dark alley would cause people to shit themselves.
That's a
So
little
that is oddly appropriate.
Depends. Because when you see 4 people running around in power armor running at you with high heavy weapons, you're gonna shit yourself.
Probably should have chosen a
And,
different job.
yeah, and really think about your life decisions.
You got time to help me out here?
Should I talk to this guy or just say F it?
Go ahead, talk
The
to him.
Wicker?
Hey, new
Best
face is
defense
back.
is a good offense.
Which brings us to our other sponsor, Better Health.
Today's brain damage is brought to you by the letter 7 and the number green. Alright.
Like, what are you doing? Are you discouraging violence or encouraging violence? Yes.
Violence!
Remember, kids, violence isn't an answer, but it is a solution.
Carsno! Long time no see.
And Panda,
Carson?
I blame you for why I had to go and make chocolate chip cookies.
So you can blame me actually first, so I'm the one that told her to do it.
She's the one that posted, so she's the one that gets the blame.
Yeah, but I'm the one that told her to do it, so she wouldn't have done it if she wouldn't have listened to me. Besides, I'm taking the blame away from my wife. No one gets to blame my wife. No one blames the panda in the corner. But me.
It's me in the corner.
Also, pandas can be anywhere from 4 to 6 feet. Well, not all 6 feet. And the females are actually shorter. Tammy's perfect panda height.
I am small.
Furthermore,
I didn't say I was going to blame her while I was in arm's reach.
didn't say anything about that. I'm just saying, like, I'm just referring to stuff that was happening on the Discord. Also, theoretically, pandas. Something that Tammy had once read is that pandas do not just eat bamboo; they actually eat a bunch of other stuff as well, including and not excluding small mammals. So theoretically, a panda could totally eat a burrito. Or chimichanga.
Will be a big
Or
upcoming battle.
Waffles.
Look for Sadie. Crack 'em open.
Nom 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 nom.
Those plans to me.
I wonder if they've ever fed panda waffles before. Food for thought.
Panda will eat whatever the fuck a panda wants, because trying to get it away from them if they want to eat it.
you know what's really fucking weird? When you find out that cows 100% eat meat.
Well, I mean, realistically, they'd eat any insects that got in their way.
No. They'll 100% eat like a fish.
Didn't know that.
Yeah,
Doesn't really surprise me too much. I mean,
I found that as a kid. And if you're like, oh, your parents were just telling you like lies or whatever. No, I literally like me, my stepdad, and a couple other people went out fishing. And they were catching stuff and putting it in a bucket. And we put it on a fence. The only thing in that fence were cows. When we went back to the fence, the bucket was empty. And there was no watermarks where like the fish would have like flopped out. It was 100% a cow just to eat fucking our fish.
Cows will eat birds if they don't even, or if they don't move fast enough. Yeah. I mean, they got 4 stomachs. They break pretty much anything down.
including others globally.
And there's a video of a deer eating a bird. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Realistically speaking, any animal will eat anything. It's just a matter of how hungry they are,
Yeah.
and
Did
if
you not
it's something
know that,
that's easy for them to catch.
Did you not know that cows had 4 stomachs? They eat stuff once, and then it either gets moved to a different stomach, or I thought they had regurgitated it at one point of their.
I think that's when they chew their cud.
Yeah. Yeah. I know things. One, 2, 5, 4. Can't count anymore.
Well, hey, Waffle Chad, there's a question for you. You have to fight one of these 2 birds. Which bird do you fight? A bald eagle or a goose?
Canadian goose.
I know my answer.
For sure, if you know anything about the 2 things, we all know our answer.
The bald eagle.
Yep, that's the correct answer.
Pretty much. A bald eagle will fuck you up. A goose will fuck you up and just keep you alive just to feel it.
Apparently, there was a fight between a bald eagle and a goose, and the bald eagle was like not beating the fuck out of, but beating up the goose. And at some point, he just gave up because the goose was like taking none of the damage, and was just like fucking like soaking it all and just like fighting him still. So he was just like the eagle actually left. So that's a goose win right there.
Yeah. That would not surprise me in the slightest.
Also, I could just think of the concept of like, you know, like after getting like tired out, you just look at the goose, you're like, oh, how much more do you have on you? And the goose is like, bring it on! Ah! And then just like, nah, I'm done. I'm out of here. Like, what the fuck what was I thinking? Yeah, I told someone once, and I'll say it again because it's always something I will always say. Fucking if a goose ever attacks me, I'm just grabbing it and punching it. I'm not even gonna fucking let it actually fully attack me. I'm just gonna grab it by its neck and keep punching until either the goose stops moving or my hand starts bleeding.
Birds breathe differently than humans. Most things do. Not everything pulls in air via diaphragm.
But man, I would literally just grab the goose by its fucking neck and just keep punching it in the face.
You don't want to give goose traction. As soon as a goose gets going, you fuck, because they'll keep going until they're dead or you're dead.
I know.
They're not particularly picky on which.
I'm not gonna want to talk about it too much. I'm just gonna ask you a question there, Jay. Have you been keeping up on the Canadian American news?
Been going out of my way for it, but unfortunately people keep shoving it in my face while I'm at work.
Oh, that sucks. That people keep shoving in your face. I've been keeping track of it, so I want to see what's going on. I'm not worried. I just don't want us to back down, and it sounds like we're not backing down, so good.
I'm just in it for the memes. It's a terrible way to think about it, but memeing it up, not giving a fuck. Hello, kitten.
That's the only thing I have to say about him. I just...
The unfortunate part is one nutcase or another is going to start World War III.
I'm hoping that doesn't occur, but yeah. I'm hoping that if this, which I really don't think this should lead to it, but if this does lead to that, I'm hoping that his citizens / opposing council deems him insane and removes him from office.
There it is. Wondering where that thing went.
Oh, okay. I'd walked past it a couple times. I didn't realize that's what it.
The Foundry's crucible.
Oh, I did that. I walked past it like 3 different times because it's usually in this one,
Sabotage those chem bags.
in the back here,
Okay.
not there. So it's like I kept looking there, and it's like, what the fuck?
Will do the trick.
But no, that's what if this leads to an actual war, I'm hoping that his his council and fucking the opposing side and his actual civilians / soldiers, stop it, because it shouldn't lead to a war. What this should lead to, I'm hoping, is that the next 6 months to a year, Canada struggles a little bit, and then after that time, we become more self-sufficient.
Yeah,
Feathers.
it's always long been my opinion that we shouldn't be exporting anything until the internal market is saturated.
Which is what I'm hoping does start coming from this. And then on top of that, from what I also have heard, it's like we as Canadians have already figured out that we can sell things to Japan and to Europe. So we're
Yeah, the
bouncing
European
back.
Union is very interested in our products,
Yeah,
like
Especially-
aluminum.
I think I when I looked it up, I could be wrong, but when I looked it up, I think I watched the video, but still, it was saying that something like Canada is in the top 10. For marketed shit for like 30 different highly important items of the what I was producing, including aluminum, diamonds, nickel, lithium.
I can
Potash?
see diamonds. I didn't know about lithium.
Yep.
Or I mean, I can't see diamonds.
I do.
Nickel, yes, I can definitely see that.
Apparently, Canada
Okay.
is
Well, yeah.
one of the highest grossers of conflict-free diamonds.
Well, yeah, I mean, mountain ranges.
So, yeah, we have a lot of like stuff like that going for us, where we're not going to be struggling to have stuff to sell. It's just the
You en
concept
route
that
to that last one?
I am currently standing in front of it. Yes, I'm not. There's
Yeah.
still another one. There's still another one somewhere.
Yeah, Panda's just wandering off for one, so it's just...
Okay, it fucked me.
Trying to figure out how to get up there. I guess over here.
It fucked me.
Run.
Yeah, I literally was walking towards it, threw it at the goop. It hit the top of the like pipe there, and it was just like, oh, it didn't count. I'm like, oh, cool, thanks.
Run.
But like I said, so like, and like we also produce oil
The foundry fanatics won't mess with
and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that like, you know, we're just talking about is the fact that I'm really hoping that we start producing a lot of that stuff, like oil especially, where we start transporting it from oil to actual gasoline, and then we start selling it from there.
We need to open more cracking plants.
more trucks coming. You need to get back here pronto.
That'd be interesting if that was a thing. Oh, well, Chad said. Seems like the waterfowl feathers would be
Is the
efficient.
door
at
over by
carving
me?
and knitting. Is it demolish? Just cover yourself in duck feathers.
But yeah, so like that's so like, a lot of those things. Like I'm just hoping that's what happens with Canada. Like, we just don't give in to America. We start producing some of the stuff from home, allowing us to have more jobs, and then we export all that shit still, because the concept that, you know, we do need to export. I think you have to go up those stairs, Temps. Export's a huge thing. But we have people that, and then in 4 years, once the boy is no longer in charge. It's not political. This is not even political at all. Theoretically, everything I've said so far is not really political. It is literally what's happening is that we need to start being able to do that so that we can have do jobs. Like, it's not really political. It's without jobs we die. Like, like, you know, unless somebody's going to start paying everyone spontaneously for no fucking reason, you know, we need jobs. So like, you know, doing this way, you know, creating jobs, it has nothing to do with political. The only political part about this is the fact that we cannot, like even like stating that my comment about we cannot give in to America's demands is not political. It's the concept if we give in to their demands, we fuck ourselves. Like,
Okay, Panda, now you want your auto axe.
like if anyone disagrees with me, that they either not Canadian or they don't have the best for Canada in heart. Like, there's if we became America's 51st, which it wouldn't be 51st, theoretically it would be 51st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, etc. We would be fucked. We would fuck ourselves greatly. Our healthcare is completely different.
I could. Not only that, minimum wage.
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. I was gonna say our healthcare is completely different. Our minimum wage, the way that we do our like vacation, like all the job stuff, like a lot of the job stuff is completely different. our regulations for like food, our regulations for everything like that is completely different as well. Like, there's actually a thing where it was like they showed two different things of Fruit Loops. And I guess the American Fruit Loops, their colors are brighter because they're using like artificial coloring, but it tastes like shit.
Ours doesn't look as bright,
Oh,
but
maybe
it
not gonna
tastes
taste like shit.
amazing.
Take milk, for example. Do you know for U.S. farmers to be able to sell milk in Canada, we ended up having to lower our quality standards?
No, but I wouldn't be surprised with certain things like that, yes. Or like the fact that
Because
America has like certain things that are like restricted that Canada doesn't. Like, we're like completely different people. To switch over everything for us would be a fucking nightmare. And that's just like, you know. And again, you cannot have us being the 51st only state. It would have to be, every province would have to be its own state.
Yeah, you'd have to add something like 9 states.
It'd be.
Can you imagine how many flags they'd have to make?
It'd be 10 states and then 3 more for territory. So
13 states.
yeah.
But nonetheless, like, yeah, it's not something that's going to happen. Like, America may, like, or not America, sorry. Their president may state that, but it can never happen. Like, not only that, we don't want it to happen, and not only do we not want it to happen, fucking the EU doesn't want it to happen. Or NATO, I guess is more correct terms. So NATO would fight would 100% anyway.
Oh, NATO would go tooth and nail for it.
Am I going towards Rob or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be coming this way.
Trogs over here.
Oh, there's some trogs
Yeah,
over there?
we're wandering around out
Okay,
here
go
because
ahead.
a bunch of these trogs spawn.
Okay, go ahead. I thought they mostly just spawned in here, but if they spawn out there too, go ahead and get them. But anyway, so like I said, it's you can argue it's political, and I'll
Another
say
one over
that's on
here.
the fence. But the problem is that to me, political things are things that.
Got the Trog.
You got it?
Yep.
Nice. Let's go and fucking just get this done then. And then we'll go for your other achievement. But no, like, political would be like, you know, stating like, you know, like our prime minister. We just got a new one, theoretically, that didn't get voted in. Talking about him or discussing that stuff, that would be more political. And honestly, I don't give a fuck. As long as whoever the fuck's in charge does not give in to America, I'm good with whoever the fuck's in charge right now. As long as also they're trying to get us to the next steps of us being self-sufficient. That's who right now, it's like, that's my concerns. And I think a lot of Canadians at least will agree with me. Like, they may not agree who does it. That's fine. I'm not going to argue with anyone about the fact of, like, what party fucking gets to bring us to the finish line. I don't give a fuck. As long as the finish line is self-sufficiency and not part of America. Like, in 4 years, I think that we should go back to trade agreements with America, but still keep our independency. Agree with that, Trey?
Yeah.
Yep, and that's the whole concept. It's like, that's most I think most Canadians will agree with that.
Personally, I think because of all Trump's backing and forthing,
Yep.
and how much they've how much they screwed around with and wrenched on agreements, is there should be a this agreement will be in place for like 10 years, And should one side wrench on the agreement, no other agreement will be possible for the remainder of whatever time is left.
I can understand that, but the other problem is the fact that, like, you have to also keep in mind that sometimes,
Appreciate your help.
the old politicians may, like, pick something that we don't like and they have to, then they change it later on or something that works. But nonetheless, it's, I understand where you're coming from. I do. I think it's the harder,
There needs to be hardline consequences.
I understand what you're trying to say. Like, there has to be,
Like, you can put provisions in, so, like, if both sides look at the agreement, go, hey, this really, we thought this was fair, it's really not working out for either side, we need to adjust things, we can break it and remake a new one.
no, I get what you're trying to say. I get where you're coming from. I get what you're trying to say. I think it's just, it's a lot harder because it has to be worded in such a way that doesn't also fuck things up, like you're already agreeing with, like, the concept. It's like, so I get what you're trying to say. It's just, I don't know if I can figure out a way in my own head that would work without causing too much issues. But it's not important. I love the idea of us now being self-sufficient.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have Moose Tracks ice cream. I don't see why we wouldn't.
But
I'm at the extraction point.
okay, I just had like 3 trogs.
Go ahead and talk to Lennox then. We don't have to be there.
But yeah, no, I do definitely think that Donald needs to, when he's done his 4 years, we can renegotiate with America. But until then, they'll be our weird next door neighbor that we don't talk to much. But
It'll be interesting to see if one of the rumors is actually true.
which is what?
One of my customers was talking to me and stating that the U.S. is, because of all the energy they're drawing from us, the U.S. is actually planning on damming one of the rivers that leads into the U.S. and just flooding a large chunk of Canada to turn into the reservoir. And then going, well, the dam's on our side of the border. We don't have to run anything by you. In which our government turned around and responded, yeah, and we've got torpedoes. We won't have to run its use by you.
Lakes are good.
I have no idea how valid that information is. Like I said, I'm getting that third party.
I don't know if they've talked about. I think it may have been a talk. When Canada brought up the fact that we are currently supplying them with power, and that we're going to not supply them with power anymore. Maybe it came up then, but the problem is that I don't think a dam can be made safely within 4 years. And if a dam cannot be made safely,
Here's the thing.
Yep.
Trump only needs to initiate the construction. Then
Yep.
sunk cost fallacy will kick in hard. And so even if later on the next government gets in and they don't like Trump or anything else like this, they couldn't stop the construction. They spent too much money on it.
oh, you'd be surprised how much the government could just say fuck it. But the other concept is that if it is something that the next government feels like would cause problems with Canada, and they don't want to cause problems with Canada, I can see them easily just going, well, fuck it, like, we'll just pull back on it. But there's been things that have literally sat in limbo for a while. Government put money into it, shit happened. But yeah, I don't know how long it takes to do one of those dams. I really don't. but I do think it's more than 4 years because you have to do a lot of other planning and stuff like that.
Depends. Yeah, but you got to keep in mind the plans for various different dam sites and everything else like this on either side of the border have been made, and they've been in place, and they're constantly getting updated. So the only thing they have to actually do is the construction.
No, because you really forget that, like, there's a couple of different things that really go into when you're doing that. You have to do a lot of extra research, because if you don't, the rivers could do lots of weird shit.
Yeah, no, that sort of shit's constantly ongoing.
Yeah, but it not for, like you're thinking about the ones that are already in place. Those ones are, I'm pretty sure, because, like...
I'm talking new ones. There's several rivers that go through Canada into the U.S. that have no dams on them, that have constant updated plans for that sort of thing. It's the only reason why dams haven't been built is because neither Canada nor the U.S. could come to any agreements on it. The U.S. has wanted to build some, Canada's wanted to build some, but it affected the other side too much, and they never were able to come to agreements. They've still got all the stuff upgraded and updated and everything else like this, in case Canada or the U.S. finally goes around and says, you know what? Yeah, but we can build that one.
I don't know how true that is, but nonetheless...
There's I think there's only like 3 specific sites that are in that category.
But nonetheless, the
those
other
could
one
theoretically be built, or at least halfway through construction in 4 years.
There's also the concept that if America really did something like that without Canada's approval, Canada could theoretically...
Oh, yeah,
they could theoretically, if the river is on our side, flowing into theirs, we could theoretically just reroute the river. So rerouting the river would be a nightmare for them. That's also a reason why, if any of his staff or anyone that's talking to him is even a slight fucking actual, like, smart, they'll realize that if you do it without Canada's permission and the river flows from us to them, we could just reroute the river at putting their entire foundation of what they're working on for their dam completely useless.
Look who's in power, and then reanalyze your statement.
I'm not saying that. It's the concept that you still have to get approval for things. So even if he just goes, yeah, okay, if someone, like, down the line,
it's the whole executive order versus actual law.
Yes, but the other thing is the fact that if I were, like, a businessman, using this as an example, if I was a businessman who was like, oh, we're gonna do this, and like, the guy below me is like, in 4 years, someone else is going to take over. Let's just pretend we're working on it for the next 4 years. Other than the next
doggo. What the fuck were you building at the Tinker Station?
You had a dog building something on the Tinker Station?
My dog was using my Tinker Station in my base.
You don't want to know.
I you know what? No, I fully agree with that statement you made. I don't want to know.
But anyway.
No. Okay, well, now I only have 3 achievements, which is...
Okay, well then switch over to your other character. But yeah, no, it was also the other thing, like, again, I know this is, like, more towards the political side of things, but it's like when people talk about the war in Ukraine and how Ukraine should just give up. And I look at that and I'm infuriated when people say that. Because the concept that it's not Ukraine that started this war, and if Ukraine gives up, it just incentivizes Russia to keep going. They've won. Like, you cannot, like, they can't even go to the table. Like, this is the other thing is, like, some people say, Ukraine should go to the negotiation table more often with Russia. The problem with that is, no. Russia literally had an agreement with them and broke the agreement with them, taking over a place. And then when they didn't fight back for that, they tried to take over all of Ukraine. Because that island, I can't remember what that island's called.
It's also the simple factor of there was an agreement in.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
I think it was '02.
Yeah.
Between Ukraine and Russia.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Ukraine turned over their nuclear arsenal. In exchange, Russia would not invade Ukraine at any time.
Yeah. And then then a couple years later, they took over, what was it, Kuwait? I think it was what it's called.
I don't think Kuwait is...
Or maybe it's Croatia? Is it a C word?
I think Croatia might be it. But Kuwait, I think, is in a different sector.
That's fine. It's an island. I can't remember. It's a C word, and I know I'm messing it up. It's a C word but it's an island.
Croatia?
Maybe. But it's an island that is just off of Ukraine, that Ukraine originally owned.
I have no idea. I'd have to look it up.
But Russia took it from them. Against the fucking accord that they had signed, Russia took it from them.
Yeah, there's no point in going to the bargaining table with Russia. Simply because they never agreed to keep their agreements.
Yeah.
And it's not the Russian people that are to blame for that. It's Putin. The Russian people would have been quite happy to just stick with their agreements and continue on doing their own thing. Crimea. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That was something that Russia took from them.
After interrogating my suspect.
And, like, after that, fucking, yeah, basically they were just like, okay, whatever, like, that's stupid. You guys are stupid, but we can't really do anything about it. I guess it's just happening. And then then Russia did the actual invasion, and they're like, yeah, we're not fucking giving up this. Fuck you.
The one downside for the whole Ukraine-Russia thing is Russia has really lost a lot of power. Because Russia's initial power was in the strength, supposedly in the strength of their supposed armies and their nukes.
Mm-hmm.
The whole war with Ukraine has shown how much of a paper tiger Russia's armies really were.
There's two reasons behind it.
Don't get me wrong. The people, the soldiers on the ground know what the fuck they're doing and are effective at it. It's the equipment's not there because of, well...
I don't know what you've heard, but it's actually, there's like 3 different reasons why Russia's failed this, and part of it is actually their troops. One of the reasons is when Putin was first told about Ukraine, he literally was told, because no one wanted to tell him the truth, he was literally told that they would be easy to take over. So he put in minimum amount of effort at the first grouping. He kept some of his troops back at home in case of retaliation from bigger nations happened. Then as time progressed and Ukraine actually didn't just give up, and they actually did put up a fight, Russia started having the problem where the 2 rumors are that they never had the manpower they think they did. The other one is that they actually are still keeping a huge reserve hidden from like the bigger nations. The first concept is that but either concept is that they're actually using people. At one point they were using ex-convicts who they were basically releasing early, telling them that they could get released early if they fought on the actual war. And some of them don't have the fucking knowledge of soldiers. Like, there's been lots of them who literally have just given up so quickly because they don't understand how war works, because they were never trained properly. There's been so many cases of that where a lot of men would retreat, and when you retreat, you're supposed to grab as much shit as you're supposed to can and retreat. Some of them would actually legitimately just drop their guns and run. So, like, the concept is that it is a large grouping of their manpower is either non-existent or they're holding too many in reserve. And then on top of that, the other factor with about equipment is just because they've lost some over the years, and also they, which is something that I've watched a guy explain at one point. Even though we, like America, he's using America as the most example, but America gives a lot of like stuff to the Ukraine, and they don't get much back. Obviously, it's a fucking war right now, but Ukraine actually has given them back stuff that America cannot ever repay them for, because of the fact that this is the way that the war is changing. How we're using drones more, how we're using these different tactics. Ukraine is taking all of that information.
Is getting so much goddamn data back.
Yes, they actually have a place called, I think it's Juno or Jetto or something like that, but literally is Joint Operations something, and it's literally they give information to that place about every fucking tactic that is and is not working. So yeah, like they're giving huge amounts of information, which is going to help in future wars so much. But with all that being said, it's like I actually even watched a video where North Koreans went to
Southwest.
That's my temps. Oh, west, you said. I could just fast travel to you. I'll just wait till you landed, but oh, there you go. But they showed North Koreans on the in Russia.
Gotta go to the bathroom.
And drones 100% caused many friendly fire incidents. Because the North Koreans are tactically not ready for war.
Oh yeah, no. The use of drones has drastically redefined. Like the last time drones were used in any sort of war was like Desert Storm, and that was mostly for targeting. With the way drones are now, I mean, you have drones that are going and taking out fucking tanks. The Ukraine has launched cardboard drones that has gotten the U.S. going, wait, what? How is our radar going to work against that? Oh, it's not? Oh, you fired the guy that suggested we test that? Yeah, go get him back.
But yeah, so yeah, I never wish death upon anyone. If you know me, I'm trying to really aim for a peace calm guy. But something in Russia has to change dramatically.
Yes. And the unfortunate part is the one thing that has kept it from happening already, and has actually been the only thing that stopped it from happening quite a few times over the years, has been the dead man switch. The Russian nuclear armament system does not rely on an authorization system to launch, where somebody has to turn around and enter in the proper code to launch things.
I need to be team leader.
That's fine, Temps. I'll give you team leader.
Their nuclear launch system is you have to put in a code once a day to stop the missiles from firing.
Yeah, but that's the thing is the fact that the other thing that saved, or not saved Russia, but saved Russia kind of, is Russia almost had a civil war a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm. Like one of the downsides with Putin is a simple fact is he's ex-KGB. He was part of the Soviet Union. He was decently up there in the Soviet Union. And he is a certified card-carrying communist.
But yeah,
I think one of the other problems is the simple factor of they've been using propaganda for so fucking long that he's started believing his own propaganda.
North Korea.
With them too.
Yeah, no, it's the exact same thing with North Korea. But no, Russia almost had a civil war. But Putin talked his way out of it. But there's also the concept that... What's what?
He probably won't talk his way out of a second one if it happens.
It matters on how it happens. If it happens where it happened like the first time, he'll be able to talk himself out of it. Maybe not. But if it happens, because it's the original one was actually one of his soldiers got pissed off, and basically demanded more like a higher rank and more respect and a bunch of shit like that.
Over this way.
And if it is another civil war like that, then maybe he can talk his way out of it. Maybe he can't. But if the war ends, most journalists, like people that know about war, realize that if the war ends and he isn't granted most of the shit he needs, Russia's going to be in a world of pain, and they're going to go into a Great Depression era. Yeah, I hope the best for the Russian people. I just don't want. I definitely am on the side of Ukraine for the war.
Yeah, I don't blame the Russian people. I specifically blame Putin.
I do know that there's a lot of like Russian people who have already fled Russia, or
yeah, a lot of defections and everything else like this, and even
heard...
those still in the Russian military and everything else like this. I mean, they're literally just trying to do their damn jobs.
I've heard some of them don't even do the jobs properly.
It's the politicians that are the root source of that.
I've heard rumors, and again, I don't know how true they are. They are rumors, but I've heard rumors that a lot of like the Russian people who are actually in the war, some of them are doing just enough.
Oh yeah, there's a large chunk of them. They're doing just enough not to get court-martialed or get called out on it.
Yeah. Wow.
Talk to this guy, or what do I do? Run.
Yeah, you have to talk to him. I'm pretty sure. So I know it's has glitched before where you can't talk to him
Unless all of his people are dead.
One of them is that you can't talk to him unless you talk to him while he's not like injured. Another one is like, because I never figured out why you couldn't talk to him. Another thing is like, yeah, he has to be when all of his people are dead. Except I'm having so much trouble getting to all of his people.
Oh. Yeah, I should be able to do it. Needed his hideout key that was on the other person.
Okay, go into the room. If you can. Yeah. What basically happened, Thames, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have to redo this area because of it. It's a glitch that happens. He's supposed to talk to you and then go into the room. The problem is that he stands there and then you can shoot him thinking that's who you have to shoot. And because you shoot him, he then does this and then he's like, oh, I need to be in this room to talk to you.
Well, that's annoying. So we'll have to head out and come back in.
I believe so. That is annoying fucking... For fuck's sakes, what am I caught on? It is an annoying glitch.
So quiet.
Yeah. I noticed that too.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of an event. So
No. The
No?
area... No, he's disappeared.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
it's quiet. A little too quiet.
Hey, it's Raph.
Yeah, a little too Raph.
Mikey. The game was quiet. Nobody was talking. Yeah. That sounds legit.
Well, it comes.
Try us again. I don't know if everyone spawns or if I'm spooked.
Everyone's still dead? It may have still left him there. Yeah, he's still there. Okay. You can try talking to him, see if it works.
Yeah. Might as well. Hey, let me in. Oh.
Cool.
Afraid of you?
Bon Kai.
Look. Say, got tired. He had that. Man from Foundation named Rocco said he'd pay and gone. Hey, maybe. Let's talk about how you opportunity.
Just remember, you are a raider.
Mhm.
She taking useless kids. She tells
Do whatever you want to. Just remember that.
Are you going to shoot me now or bore me?
I have fluff on my dick. What?
I will not. I will do something.
Okay, well, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go grab myself a drink. Want anything out while I'm up there, Thames?
I don't know. He's hungry, but okay. I gotta go report back to Meg. Zeophate's the only one of us that smokes. So.
All right,
Waffle Chad says, after that long conversation, y'all had anyone need a smoke or a cigarette?
I've been thinking about it.
Thank you. And was the person
I'm
Rob
just
was
cleaning
talking-
up from the event that I was part of.
Eh. Cookie.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Wasn't talking to anyone. You may be hearing things.
Any word on Jupiter?
No, but I'm just helping Tammy with her thing, and then if we get it done, then pretty much I'm jumping off. If we don't get it done, maybe we'll see how long it takes and go from there.
Okay, report back to Meg.
Her other achievement is to complete the craters end mission.
Like the witch mission?
The end?
Buried treasure.
So you just getting that prepped in?
Yep.
If you go to hit it, let me know. I will ensure I join up so you get some extra reinforcement.
Yeah. The person that Rob was talking to is the O-Fate.
Again, I told him I wasn't talking to anyone. I don't know what he's talking about. I was talking to myself the entire time. I've heated discussions with myself. Yeah, at the end, if myself doesn't agree with me, I punch myself in the face.
You know, you were healthy up until that point.
Having heated discussions with yourself is healthy?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the case, man.
Well, anytime you're having an argument, anytime you're coming to a decision as to even whether or not you're going to buy something, you are having an argument with yourself.
No, you're having a discussion. An argument is different than a discussion.
Buried treasure. Meet the gang.
Go ahead, meet the gang, Combs.
Trying to figure out where the fuck that is.
Because having a discussion with yourself is like a debate or something. You know, you're mostly talking. An argument, having a heated argument, or just an argument in general, is usually most of the time I find arguments are that people don't are either getting highly aggressive or don't want to listen to what the other person is saying. I want the other person to see their point of view only. Midnight golfer, huh?
So yeah, this would be the final mission.
I don't know if it's the final mission or the one right before the final mission, but
Well, it's called Buried Treasure, so.
oh, okay, never mind then. I thought it was Buried Treasure Meet the Gang, not
Yeah, it's Meet with the Gang, which is.
yeah the actual yeah. No, you are right. Sorry, I thought it was called Buried Treasure. I thought it was called Buried Treasure Meet the Gang, rather than Buried Treasure Objective Meet the Gang.
Okay, so I'm gonna travel there.
I will be there just as soon as this event cleans
Hey, Thames,
up with just a minute.
fucking travel already.
Going. Insert me running. Little arms flailing.
Or port planer for fucking flying.
And yeah, the only other achievements I need to do is, after this one's done, is the...
We're finding of the two places, yes.
Yeah.
Which is just going to take you time. And that's why, if we have time, we might as well do these two. And then, yeah, you just have to sign in occasionally. And what we'll probably do is you could sign in with the other account, with your main character, do those things, other missions, and then jump to your new Ghoul character afterwards. Every time we play.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm ready for you. Time to go.
I just wasn't sure if
Just
I had to wait.
go. Fuck. Like,
And landed where we're needed.
Yeah. Yes. Enter code.
En route.
Beep boop boop beep boop boop.
because I'm pretty sure after this we may have to go somewhere else anyway. Unless we already did that.
Oh shit, you went in the easy way. Oh, right.
Oh my god, can you fucking let me in? Thank you. I was going to say need some backup. Oh no, we should be fine. But if you want to join, you can join. But yeah, we should be fine. I know that probably next week, if you're available, maybe next week on Sunday. Again, if you're available on Sunday, we would really probably like it if you want to do the
Hit the raid.
Yeah, the raid. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I've been wanting to finish that one for a while.
Yeah, I agree with you completely.
Meet the gang.
When you ain't. Harsh, man. That was one time.
Right. That the other location I was thinking of is if you do it with the Saddlers.
Let's talk. Gun heavy. Need to unload bullets into something and make life.
Is it? Because I swear this is the same location every single time.
Let's get a move on.
No, the civilians go through the Halloween Manor.
Blew the word when you're ready.
Where is
You have
that?
to near
Freddy's
the
House.
Oh,
The
right.
basement? Because they use Motherload.
Ian's ready or what?
Sunday.
You got it. Stand back.
Prepare yourself for a raid, but not just any raid. It's a raid with aid of fit from Fate. Get your tickets now.
Actually, theoretically, it would be also it would be more of a raid with aid from Mud
Come on,
of
Luke.
Kings,
You got this.
the Mud of Kings.
The buds.
Hey, yo no Yuni. I don't know how to say that word up there, but thanks for buying my shit. I'll put more shit in there afterwards. Yeah, just keep buying it. Just keep buying it. Just keep buying the plants. Buy all the plants.
You?
Buy all my plants. Good work.
Yeah, Bud King.
Yeah, he's another person that we sometimes play with. Jay knows him. As in, like, he was from Jay's community and shit. We play 76 with... We used to just play 76 with him on Mondays, but then we had to switch Mondays because of role-playing. I was actually going to get you to talk to him about doing stuff yesterday there, Jay. But I forgot to inform you that I wanted you to do that. And then on top of that, then Tammy got tired. So I was like, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Well, keep in mind, he's in Discord, so you can just fire him a message via there.
I know, but it was the concept that you
That's all I'm doing. Is I just fire information.
But I'm lazy, okay?
Door shut tight.
Meet up with Johnny.
We'll guard it. In case
How about you guys stop fucking teleporting?
Gale ready to destroy more robots.
Gale's the best at destroying robos. Johnny,
But after this,
Hey, I'm pretty damn good at it. I just don't have it.
and Tammy gets the achievement.
Gale does.
We're probably gonna call it for tonight. Which, to be fair, will actually get us still quite a bit of time. It's like 8 now. It's not gonna be over till like what, 8:30,
You just
9.
drop it and make it break.
Yeah, about a half hour, 45 from my memory.
I think you're both right.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Now Gale think Rara is right.
Get the facilities management
He's starting to get
with
mad.
the baker to open the door.
Stop messing with him.
I think you have to actually inform them.
I'm not getting mad. You know
I
what?
could be wrong. Okay, you're just
I'm
gonna do that.
Stand here and wait for the door to open.
You sure you
I think that's in the other side, on the other side in the next room.
Yeah. Laugh it up, kiddo.
Sam's, I think he's saying it's in the other room. Key card?
Requires correct ID card.
Okay. Now you have to get the key card.
Mag lock engaged. Decontamination controls. Do you wish to alert Vault Tech maintenance personnel?
Might as well. Okay. Thanks for buying 19 of my revolvers. I don't think you meant to do those 19 revolvers, but thank you. I also don't think you needed to buy 25 of those, but thank you for that too.
Well, if he needs schematics from those,
No,
'Cause, like, if I
it's the
build-
blueprints.
Unless they're buying.
He's literally bought, like, you know, the stupid fucking mole gauntlet fucking
okay,
blueprints?
he might be buying low to sell high elsewhere.
The thing is the fact he bought those. The problem is they're the most common fucking thing. That's why I had
I
25 of
know.
them. So why the fuck did he buy them? I don't know, but thanks for buying them.
There was a vault.
No one's gonna buy them. I only put them in there for case, like, fucking a random person showed up who was like a fresh spawn who was like, oh, I don't have that one, and just bought it, not knowing that they could get it by just killing a couple more miners. And the only reason I still had 25 in there is because I was just too lazy to well, not lazy. I put a bunch of them in there because I'm going I usually take out everything up to 10, but because I still have so many fucking schematics on me.
There was a. There was a key card by that terminal.
Mm. Yeah, but I've dropped like a bunch. Like I said, what I do is I will put them in there until there's 10 of them, and then what I do is after I get like over 10, I take out everything but the 10, and then just go to my water that's near the river near my base and just drop them in there. I do that on like a semi-regular basis, but because I have schematics on me, I've been waiting until I got all my schematics off me. But I have just too many schematics on me right now. But I just didn't have space to put in there, so I've been waiting for someone to buy my shit. So, well, we'll see what happens when I get out of this. Because, like I said, there's now a couple free slots. For sure.
Okay. Says meet up with Johnny.
Okay.
Except I think he's kind of getting.
I think you
fucked
need to
over.
activate the intercom.
Problem is that I think Johnny needs to get to a certain point, but Rara and Gale are fucking him up.
Yeah, I think Johnny is supposed to be, because we can't go past this door here. I think
Yeah.
Johnny's supposed to be in there.
Oh, people are starting to move. Stay where you are, Raw. Raw! Fuck sakes. You bitch.
More Gale that I want to move.
Well, the problem is I think Gale can't move because Raw is in the way. Then when Raw actually moves out of the fucking way, Gale theoretically could move. Oh, there we go. People are trying to move. There you go, Temps. He's moved a bit. Yep. Okay. They're close. Because they have moved. But yeah, I don't know why they're all sending that clusterfuck of stuff and shit, but... The only other option is to leave and come back and hope that it fixes it again like the other thing did. But, like...
Certainly couldn't hurt.
Should pull me out, so I didn't follow.
I was just seeing if I moved far enough away, if those two would leave him alone.
Yeah, I think we should probably bug out and pop back in.
The only other option is to go down here.
So Panda just needs to fast travel outside. I don't think Panda can get through there.
Nope. It's red.
Was it? Can you click on it or anything? Or click? Nope. Just want to try and see if maybe I could... Yeah, just go outside and see what happens if you go outside and come back in.
Yeah, just re-fast travel to the location.
Guys are stupid, by the way. No, this happens, like, this is actually a glitch that happens. It's just, like, it's silly, because, like, who needs to go where, put them where? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or after a certain length of time where
Exactly.
the character should have moved to that point already.
You should do that with the same bad guys, too.
Just initiate a teleport.
Yeah. I think the same thing with the bad guys as well. If bad guys, like, are attacking your base, not your base, but your, workshop, and they don't go within if they don't get within a certain distance of your ship, you should have to, like, they should just teleport. Or just die. One of the two.
Yeah, not like this. Oh, this is one event mob. And the fucker is just wandering off the opposite direction away from the event. And if you go after him, well, you're not going to be able to do fuck.
If y'all could be an animal, what would you be? And what would you think each other would be? and why?
I'm pretty sure me and Tammy have simple answers. So Tammy would be a freaking
Obviously, I'd be a panda.
panda.
Rob would be a monkey.
Not sure what type of monkey, but definitely something with a tail.
And
That's a pre-side like that can actually control.
J/Zeo Fate would be
Okay, so they're ready. By the way, Thames.
a lizard. A lizard.
No, actually, I think I'd probably prefer to be a panther.
I'm just going with the fact that you're,
A dragon.
yeah.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, being a bearded drag would probably be kind of cool.
Or am I allowed to go in here now? No.
No, you're supposed to talk to him over the intercom.
Activate the intercom, please.
Try deselecting and deactivating the reactivating the quest.
Nope.
Ah, this quest.
I don't know. I go back out and do it again.
Only option. If it doesn't work, we'll just call it. We'll try it again a different day. I think it would be very much amusing to have Tammy as a panda with me as a little monkey riding her back into battle. The battle could be anything, like in a circus. The other option, if we have to be this, if like because we're different animals, like there's some kind of like weird like Tammy doesn't like me because I'm a monkey kind of situation going on here. Some like weird animal racism. Me and Tammy would both be crows/ravens. Corvids.
You just want to be a part of a murder.
What?
Theoretically, it'd only be attempted because there's only two of us.
Yeah, only if you're a raven. If you're a crow, then it's just a conspiracy.
No, that's the other way around.
The other way. Yeah, other way.
Oh,
Raven is conspiracy. Crow is murder. Owl is a parliament. Fun fact.
and yet vampires are a kiss. I mean, wouldn't it make more sense if rather than a group of vampires being called a kiss, that a group of vampires being called a murder?
I didn't even hear of the fat group of vampires being called a kiss, so
Every kiss begins with K.
I've heard vampires consider themselves kin.
Yeah,
But I also heard like most like some fairy folk being called kinfolk.
I've heard that them being referred to as a kiss in mostly in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, admittedly.
Johnny, why are you being an asshole?
I've heard. Yeah, I was gonna say a coven, a clan, a house, a court. That's what Google suggests for them. Coven, I've always thought of more of as actually like witches rather than vampires. A clan, I can see a clan.
Johnny.
I could see them calling a hunting party a murder.
Oh no, hunting parties in White Wolf, because that's where I get most of my knowledge from. They're actually just called a blood hunt. The event is just called a blood hunt. But yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to head back to my base then. I guess we'll look into this again next time we play.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure why the fuck it's being the way it is. You know,
I remember this one just
but-
being... This quest was glitchy AF to me as well, from what I recall.
Yep. But yeah, the reason a clan makes sense to me also is because in Vampires the Masquerade, they're actually divided up into clans. Or a pack. A pack of vampires is another terminology for it.
Pick a pack of pickled vampires.
I got to spin the wheel just in time for it to complete and you get rewards. That's hilarious.
Well, I guess I'll just sign off where I'm at. Man. Just annoyed.
It sucks we couldn't do that for you.
It happens. I just...
Out of
I'm
curiosity,
annoyed.
what's the other achievements you need?
The ones for befriending Foundation and befriending Crater.
Ah,
Yeah.
so just basically the dailies.
Yep.
And the Moonshine Jamboree and uninvited, or not an uninvited guests, but the
Eviction notice.
yeah.
That's what I said earlier today.
Okay.
Oh,
No, there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing that... Yeah.
Gonna fast travel to the outside of the... I imagine Rob as a sloth bear because he seems smart and abrasive, but he likes snacks and chilling, from what I know. Imagine Tam as a possum because she seems so chill and kind, and Fate makes me imagine a moose because he seems very calm and could fuck shit up.
Well, to be fair, possums play dead. Tammy doesn't play dead.
I mean, unless I
she
sleep
makes everything else play dead permanently.
Pew pew pew. But yeah.
But no, I love like the idea of having like a little pre-head. So I'm wearing a fucking monkey suit right now. There's not even a joke behind that. It's literally
Monkey onesie.
It's a fucking costume where you're a monkey, and I basically fucking bought it years ago, and I wear it unless it's like Tammy is not scary. Tammy is just Tammy.
I love how you just. I'm the verb. I am the descriptor.
Tammy's like a bear. Like how we've always kind of gone with it is like Tammy is like a fucking bear. Our entire family is like bears. She's a bear. That's why she.
Tammy's a gentle person. Yes. She's kind, she's loving, she's friendly, and everything else like this. Till you piss her off, then she rips you in half and continues on with her day. So, much like a panda bear, she's perfectly fine up until you piss her off. Then she's just going to deal with you.
Just like a panda.
And then yeah, like yeah. I'm dead. I'm gonna go watch something. No, thanks for the help though, Jay. I know that I didn't have to thank you, but still, thanks for the help there, Jay. I know you would have done it, continued it until fucking Tammy was done, but fucking that one
Ooh, sheet.
is a pain in the
Yeah,
ass.
yeah. My only other recommendation would have been to restart the game to see if that would just clear her temp cache for the game
Yeah, but
and see if that would fix it. But that's at that point in time, might as well already sign off and everything else, I guess. So it's like, okay,
yeah,
it'll do itself naturally for next time.
yep.
I mean, admittedly, I only signed in just because I was going to do a little bit of just trying to get some gold bullion and the stamps.
Yep. No, I would.
Beyond that, until they release new content, until they release new content, there's nothing I'm really doing.
Yeah, my goal is
Eventually we'll get into the Skyline stuff, but
oh yeah, I guess. Fuck. No, my original. Oh, is he actually online now? What is he doing? Playing Skyrim? Okay. But no, what I was gonna say is the fact that originally I was going to do a bunch of get Tammy all her stuff done and then do the Skyline stuff, but I was hoping that they would actually have achievements for the Skyline stuff, but they just never did.
yeah, that was rather disappointing.
Like, I'm hoping they have stuff for the ghouls too, but if they don't, I'm pretty much just gonna get like a fucking jump through the ghoul shit, maybe do the Skyline shit with the ghoul shit, and then pretty much after I get a ghoul, play for it for a bit. Once I get borrowed on my ghoul, I'm pretty much done.
Yeah. Like the only reason why I need treasury notes and stamps is because I have a long-term goal for this character to acquire all of the purchasable schematics.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. There's supposed to be a girl. I don't know if that you know this or not, but there's supposed to be this girl that appears for a day or 3 days or some bullshit like that. I thought it was a week, but it's only 3 days. Who gives out gold bullion things on discount?
No. What she does do is she gives some of the old seasonal stuff.
According to what I was reading online, it said that she gave it to you also as a discount.
Yeah, maybe. I remember encountering her once in a while, and I just never really paid attention to her.
But apparently she only shows up for 3 days every week or 2 or 3 or some bullshit like that. And like you said, apparently she gives, according to what I was reading online, she gives old schematics, but she also does a discount on schematics as well for bullion. So just something you might want to look out for if you're going for that goal. That's all.
Yeah, right now, the schematics I need are the stuff from the Enclave, which right now I'm focusing on the mutation serums,
Yeah, I'm doing that too.
because those are like 19 grand each.
If you get if high charisma with the perk
I'm building a set of power armor just
that's fine.
that I'm just gonna stack all the charisma bonus on it.
Hard bargain.
Yeah.
You can actually, if you get that, you get at least 22 right there. Because it's 15 plus that gives you 7.
You
And,
hear about the man who sells dynamite? Business is booming.
and when I was buying them for 17. Because I'm also doing that. I bought everything else. I'm buying those now. And yeah.
Yes. Aside from those, it's the ones I'm focusing on right now. Is I'm focusing on going through.
Apparently, she's actually currently right now at the crater, according to Mud.
I'm currently focusing going through the settler, the foundation, getting all the stuff.
That's fine, but apparently the
She's at
girl in
crater?
the
Oh, let's head there and see if I can find her.
I think her name's, I think how you'd pronounce it is Minerva.
Minerva.
According to Mud, she's currently right now at the crater. And yeah, like I said, apparently, according to what I was reading, she gives old things, but she also gives them at a discount. But even just her giving out old things also makes sense that you'd have to track her down for like the special ones. I know, like that's the thing. She only stays there for like 2 or 3 days. Like, it is stupid how little like that she does not stay here long.
Any reference where she is?
Do you know where she is, Mud?
Like, is she inside the core, or is she out here?
Never believe it
Oh,
when someone
Ben.
says it's a quick job. Only quick jobs are when you kill
I'm betting she's in the core.
She could be. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a fucking clue.
I'm all for taking what ain't mine.
You can check the core. Hey, okay. I thought he was actually telling me where she was. He's like, hang on, overweight. I was like, what?
comes across cool.
I thought he was like saying like she's near the overweight. I'm like, what the hell is an overweight?
No, she's not in the core.
She's outside, he says.
Yeah, and I know when she arrives in Foundation. Like, literally when you
Yeah,
spawn in,
so
you
she
just
gives
turn
you a
around and she's
25
right fucking there.
Today she's in the crater, and you can buy plans from her for a 25% discount.
Nice.
Yes.
She also
Yeah,
is in 4. She appears in 4 different places.
Most of those places being places I don't probably go.
Probably, but it's it looks like one of them is Crater, the other's Foundation, the other's the Brotherhood place, and I don't know what the third was because the map has decided that it doesn't want to play anymore. Oh, there we go. The other
White
one is
Spring,
White
maybe?
Springs.
Yeah, basically where you can turn your gold bullion on it.
I didn't know you could do that at Brotherhood, but
Oh, out here.
front of the place?
Yeah, right over here.
You need help with weapons and armor? Go see Iris.
Yeah.
Nice tin suit.
Yeah,
Be ashamed if someone.
a little bit of a discount.
Get 25%. That's according to actually the wiki. Like, not the wiki, sorry, the actual official site.
No, it's not 25% because the gauntlet would be cheaper.
According to the site, it's 25%.
Plans for weapons to keep baddies at bay. Shop while you can. This caravan won't stay.
Apparently, out of the stuff that she is selling, I only need 5 of them.
Yeah, I need more than that, but I'm more aiming towards the stuff that was worth. I'm aiming towards the stuff that's like 4K at the moment. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get it all anyways. I might as well just buy that shit.
My name's Minerva. My game's
About 5 or 6 items in there that I can use.
plans and recipes. Every component and mechanism recreated precisely to a fraction of a
He knows. Okay. Should probably pop off.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here and go back to watching anime.
Waffle, I can read the chat. Also, I've always made the joke that monkeys don't like bananas. Bananas are drugs. We're addicted to bananas. So, it's like crack cocaine or something. Like, man, just like you got one.
It's the catnip.
Drugs.
Okay, so March 18th, huh? Glow of Ghoul.
What the fuck? What the fuck was something below a ghoul? What?
Glow of the Ghoul is the season 20.
Yes, I know.
Starts on March 18th.
Who the fuck said that?
What? That starts on March 18th?
No, that said the glow of the ghoul.
Well, if you go to the main menu and look at the news on the top
No,
right,
for fuck's sakes, someone actually said the words. Glow of the ghoul, but it didn't sound like any of us.
no, that was me.
Did not sound like you. Have you ever
Maybe
seen?
chat's haunted.
I don't know, man. But you know those like fucking.
If it wasn't me, then it wasn't you.
Have you?
Wasn't Panda, and we're the only 3 that are in here.
You know those fucking things that's like number 5. You know those things like where I don't know. Bryant knows.
Yeah.
You sound like that guy. Glow of the Ghoul. When you had originally said it. But no, I know it was called Glow of the Ghoul, and I thought it started on the 4th. But for some fucking reason, it was like everything I read said it was like the 4th when like the season, this season that's currently active, 19, was happening. It said it was supposed to be on the 4th. I was like, okay, and then for some reason it's like it's now on the 18th. It's just like, so I'm not sure what the fuck happened there. I don't know why.
I know. I believe they delayed it 2 weeks because they were working out some final bugs.
Could be.
I remember seeing something about that. Is how it had meant to be for the March when they did the server reset, but they just couldn't. They were still having an issue with one or 2 bugs that they wanted to stamp out before we released it, so they pushed it back 2 weeks.
Anyway, so yeah, we're out of here. So if you guys want to check us out on YouTube and on Twitch, you guys can under our respective usernames. For myself, it's Relentless Undead. For Tammy, it's Tammy Panda, and for Jay, it's Zero Fate. We also have a community Discord, so if you guys want to check it out, it should be a link below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.